Apologies. We had a scuff. Guys. We had a bit of a scuffy wuffy going on. There we go. Just keep an eye on that. Yeah, I'm back on. Apologies, guys. There was a bit of a scuff. A bit of a scuff going on. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. And then just sort of... Yeah, there was a bit of a scuff. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know what exactly happened there. All I know is it kind of scuffed on me, and I was like, what's going on? All right, here we go. Right, now... Okay, we need sharp edges here. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get, like, the scuff back on. Right, my bit rate seems to be fine. Snooze for 5 minutes, please. Because we'll be nearly done soon. There we go. Okay, cool. There we go. Right, so now we fill it like this. Perfect. So now I duplicate layer. Okay, so now, in theory, what this should do is I'm going to lock this layer. And I'm going to do 2 at the same time. And then get the rubber and just sort of rub out certain bits that we don't want here. And just do that same here. Just sort of catch a few things here and there. Why is it not doing it at the same time? Should rub out things at the same time. Sort of like, that's it. There we go. Okay, so not going on so much down there, so we could just jump back to this layer and just sort of... There we go. Awesome. So now what we do is, we paint bucket, white, boom. Now we do filter, correction, adjust line width. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we lock this layer and just go for the white and just go absolutely berserk with it. Just make sure like all the edges are done. Oh, I forgot to do that bit. Whoops. Because what I can do now is just rub those bits out and just make sure they don't exist. Because this is my other purpose of this, is to actually get rid of like anything that is not connecting properly. There we go. White, white, white. There we go. Awesome. There we go. Awesome. So now, what we can do is, right, first off, we'll pick up that, get to the top layer, fix that up, and then what we can do is now we've locked it, we can now spray can stuff, which is absolutely awesome, which is just like, let's do like water brush, like, so like that, scribble it in, do a little bit bigger and just sort of, and then a little bit thinner and just sort of, nope, bigger, just sort of, nope, thinner, less darker and just sort of, nope, a little bit darker, just sort of, that's it. Sort of wiggle my hands around a bit. Make the brush bigger, about 600. Go for a little bit darker and just gently. There we go. Go darker again, bigger. And what we're going to do for now, we're soft light it and just sort of. There we go. Awesome. Right. I think we are. Yeah, apart from the fire effect. We just need to do that, and then we're good to go. So first off, we have to do the impact fire, and then the fire that's coming towards him. So, like I say, I'm gonna at 9:30 latest. I'm gonna start raiding. Let's make the brush bigger. No, make the brush about 500-ish. Yep. And we're gonna go like that. and just sort of. Just do it like that. So we got like most of the impact there. And then just sort of bigger than that, please. Bigger than 300. About, yeah, there we go. Awesome. And then we're going to get the thicker flame here and just sort of. There we go. Awesome. Because it kind of makes a really good action page then. And then just the last not least, just a little bit of edit undo. Just a little bit of stuff here and there. Just sort of. Awesome. Layer. New raster layer. So this is the bit that's probably going to take me a bit of time. It's just stuff like this. And then additive glow. And just sort of. What's going on here? What? Oh, soft light. Vamp guffed it. Vamp forgot to like unsoft the light. It's like that, and just sort of. Yeah. And then just sort of centerize that light a little bit. Sort of. Okay, and then a layer, new raster layer, and luckily for me, I could just sort of really whiten this up. Additive glow, and just really sort of, yeah, that's it. And then just sort of, that's it. Awesome. Now we create another layer, one last layer. Sorry guys, I know this is quite a big dip, but here we go. Sort of. What I might do is just slightly lower that. Edit undo and just sort of, yeah. And then just so we know where the flames sort of like impacted essentially. And then do like a smaller thing and just sort of. And then layer, new layer, and then additive glow, and then just sort of. There we go. Lower that, and then layer, new raster layer, additive glow again, and just hit that like the flame just hits like the middle of that shot, and then you could tell like the flame just went boof, like full blast hitting it. And then what we're going to do is use the directional buttons to kind of move that layer a bit. Oh, shit. Right, we need point of impact. So, yeah, that was me guff that one. Joe, what? Back off that layer. Grab all 3 layers. Then I'll move it. I thought something was a bit odd with that layer. So we need that point of impact in the middle. Like about here. So it's just like just bursts. Okay, so file. Save. I am so happy with this page. This page looks absolutely awesome. It kind of like breaks out everything. So we're just going to add one more thing. Because I've actually forgot to do one more thing. Sorry guys, I know I said this was going to be one more thing, but this time it's for reals. This is one more thing. So layer, new raster layer. I forgot to get the impact shot in. So as you can see where this foot is here, I forgot to get like an impact effect. So we need to get that done. That has to be done. So he looks like, you know, he's slamming his foot on the floor. That's what we need to do. I can't believe I forgot like the most important thing. And I forgot to do it before then. So this is my fault. Manga. There we go. Where's my impacts? My impact stuff. So we need that, and then switch that. And we need it about there. So, okay, cool. So we need to make that bigger. Again, no. It needs to be bigger. It needs to be huge. That doesn't look too big. We need like a huge impact. Yeah, I'm gonna have to resize that. I have to absolutely resize it. So transform. Just go for like, get it really big. There we go. That's the impact I want. The impact, like slam foot on the floor, and you know what's happening. What are you doing, Pip? What's up, buddy? That's it. Right, awesome. That looks action-packed. That's the vibe I was going for. Select, deselect, and just sort of just delete. Go up a little bit more just to make sure like that is the impact. So that looks really good. As you see his foot lift up, it slams down, the shadow wall comes up. And it just looks, yeah, that looks awesome. I am so happy with the way that looks. Okay, cool. We are ready to raid. I'm again, guys, I absolutely apologize for the little scuff earlier. But yeah, we are just gotta make sure. Right, let's give somebody a raid. I'm so pleased with how this turns out. And before we do that, I know we're streaming a lot longer than necessary. PNG. So what page number was this? What page number this was? Because I'm trying to name them by numbers. I can't do it. Okay, right. Let's do that again. 118. Save it. I can't believe 60 pages went. This is like probably like 40 something. And I've gotten this up to 118 already. 118. Save. And the bonus content here, I can actually do it like that. Just looks, I'm so happy with this page. Merritt's gonna be so fucking pleased with this. Like the only thing I could think of is lower that flame a little bit. You can see like point of impact and everything, and it's just, it looks so good. File, time lapse, export. Watermark settings. So what I do is I actually move these watermark settings just so it gets like most of the image in there. Okay, so we'll put that there for the TikTok. For the TikToks, you know why. I'm so happy the way it looks. It just looks so phenomenal. It was worth the extra, what, 30 minutes of, well, 24 minutes just for this. Right, let's see if we got anyone to raid. 118. Save. Oh, we got loads of people we can raid. Who do we want to raid? That's the real question. Who do we want to raid? Let's raid. I know who I want to raid, but are they on? Are they? I don't think they're on. Nim's on. Ain't a none. Let's raid. Let's see what you two are doing. Skull's on, Nan's on. Ah, one of my favorite VTubers are on. Hold on. Oh, Trix is on. Shall we raid Trix, guys? Give Trix a good raid. Here, no, out the bag. No. Sorry, Pip's getting something he shouldn't. No. Right, we're gonna give Trix a raid. So I wanted to support Trix, and this is my chance. Okay, guys. So it is. We are Tricks. We are here to steal. Arduin, we are here to steal your tea. Again, Arduin, we are here to steal your tea. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming on today, guys. You have all been awesome. Please check out my other social media. Sorry for the scuff towards the end. I know that wasn't the best thing. Oh, I cannot raid. Apparently, I can't raid. Okay, so no, sorry, I've got to stop Pip. No. Sorry, I'm trying to stop Pip from doing something you shouldn't be doing. Right, raid. I'm sorry, mate, but you shouldn't be doing that, and you know full well. Okay, so we can't do tricks. What's that? We'll do her, because obviously I can't. Pip, stop it. Sorry. He's trying to get in my snack bag, and he shouldn't be in it. Right, there we go. Right, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Anyways, guys, this is Vamp the Lost Soul. The truth's more than it seems, and we will see you later. Bye. Pip, stop. Sorry, I'm really getting fed up with his behaviors. Raid and